All right, let's see.
Okay, hon.
Can you hear me okay?
Well, you moved back over.
I can hear you fine, John. Can you hear Chuck say something?
Can you hear me,
Yes,
John?
I hear
Hello?
you fine, Chuck.
Okay, great. Perfect.
The volume is all the way up, so.
It's all right. Hello there, Charles.
Yes, hello there.
Hello,
Oh,
John.
look, tech support's here.
Tech
Hello
support
there,
is here
Michael.
to save the day.
He is tech support?
Yeah, I was just joking with you before about us having somebody really competent.
I was, I was
Chuck
expecting,
appreciates the irony of putting tech anywhere near my name.
because,
That's what she did last night.
what, hon?
What'd she do last night?
She ironed.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
irony. Oh,
yeah. The
Yeah.
root word of irony, I suppose, is iron. But, Dad, I don't know that they have anything to do with each other.
But irony
Linguistically.
was agony for her. Irony was agony.
Huh? That was almost a song. Ebony and Ivory.
There you
Could be
go.
irony and agony.
Ironing is agony.
I like that, Chuck. That's so
Yeah.
true. I don't do it very often.
No, she doesn't. Usually I wear wrinkles.
You do not.
Well, on my face.
Oh, yeah. Well, ask your father where he was this morning. He did.
Where were you
something
this morning, Dad?
Really exciting while I was getting my hair.
Where
cut.
was I this morning? I was down in what they call the... Oh, a shush on that.
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll beep you. Say whatever you want.
Well, I was in a wood shop, and I have a plan to make a coffee table.
You've never
has
made
been-
anything out of wood in your life.
Mother has been wanting a coffee table for the past 10 months. So I decided they have a beautiful wood shop here. I would love to learn how to do some woodworking. So I signed up. And today I spent with a couple of the wood shop members, and they're going to guide me as I build a coffee table.
Well, this is extraordinary, Mom. Are you going to film any of this? I mean,
I hope to stop by there and take some pictures when nobody's looking. It should be great material because, like you said, Dad's never worked with wood. Except when he closes a door or opens a door.
you remember the sconce I brought home from wood shop in the 8th grade?
Michael, I do remember that it was a little lopsided.
Looked like a paramecium.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
anyway, it's a great wood shop. It's loaded with all kinds of equipment, and I will learn to use a router, and I'm going to learn to use a radio saw, and I'll learn.
Oh, don't cut your fingers.
I
What could
will.
possibly go wrong?
I
You're
will
like 89 years old and you're going to learn to use a radial saw?
exactly. I used it this morning already,
You did? Let
Yep.
me see your hands.
and I got all
Count his
5
fingers.
10
Count his
fingers are still here.
He's got 5
Very good,
fingers.
very good.
Well, look, that's the thing I want to get to. I mean, really, you came on here a month ago. We had a nice visit before Christmas, and then you got COVID. And then we did a podcast where we talked about that.
Oh,
and now I've been flooded with people who want to get an update. They want to know how you're doing and how you're feeling and how the last couple of weeks have been for you. And yeah, that's why you're on.
Okay, well, Dad only has 10 more minutes because he has to go and play pool with the guys down in the pool room.
So you must be feeling better.
One thing.
Go ahead, hon.
One thing about your commentary between you and Chuck regarding Mom and I and COVID, the way you presented it, it sounded as if we had one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel. when both of us were actually very, very much alive and very, very far away from COVID, that you can be and still have it.
So your symptoms were mild then?
What was that?
Your symptoms were mild?
Yeah, very mild. Mine were obscure, and Mom's were a little worse. She had more symptoms and longer lasting than I did. I don't think I ever actually had it.
Well, the funny thing is, Dad tested positive, and I tested negative. I was the one with the symptoms. Dad had a minor coughing for a day or two, and then it just disappeared. He was totally asymptomatic, except for the first 2 days. And he tested positive, and I tested negative. So they did a slow test on me. I think it's called a PCR, and that came back positive. So we both actually did have it, and quarantined for 10 days.
And at least. Yeah. But anyway, we are very safe, sound, healthy, two individuals that are ready to continue into what?
Your 90s.
Into adultery, Mother said.
No, adulthood. There's a slight difference.
I'd say they've had a full recovery, Chuck. They're now
Seems
moving
that
into
way.
the adultery phase of their,
Wow.
of their lives.
Wow.
That's great.